Have you ever grabbed a slice of cheese from the fridge or a piece of melon without a second thought? It looks fresh, it smells fine, but what if something invisible was lurking on it? Something that could be dangerous. Today, we're talking about Listeria, a silent, cold-loving bacteria that can turn your refrigerator into a potential hazard. Most bacteria we worry about thrive in warm environments, but Listeria is different. It is a tough little bug that can survive and even multiply at the cold temperatures inside your fridge. This makes it particularly sneaky. It can hide in foods we often eat without cooking, like ready-to-eat deli meats, soft cheeses like feta or brie, prepackaged salads, smoked fish, and even fruits like cantaloupe. The real danger: you can't see it, you can't smell it, and you can't taste it. By the time you feel sick, the infection may have already taken hold. So, what happens if you eat food contaminated with Listeria? The resulting illness is called listeriosis. For most healthy people, it might feel like a mild case of the flu. You could get a fever, muscle aches, nausea, or diarrhea. The symptoms can show up anywhere from a few days to a few weeks after eating the contaminated food. Most people recover without any serious issues. But for certain groups, a Listeria infection can be incredibly serious, even life-threatening. Who is most at risk? Pregnant women, newborns, adults aged 65 or older, and anyone with a weakened immune system. This includes people with conditions like cancer, diabetes, or HIV, or those taking immunosuppressant medications. In pregnant women, listeriosis can lead to miscarriage, stillbirth, or a severe infection in the newborn baby. For the elderly and immunocompromised, it can spread to the nervous system, causing meningitis and infection of the brain and spinal cord or sepsis, a dangerous blood infection. The scary part is that even a very small amount of the bacteria can cause a severe illness in these vulnerable individuals. How does Listeria get into our food in the first place? It's found naturally in soil and water. Animals can carry the bacteria without appearing sick, and from there, it can contaminate meats and dairy products. Fruits and vegetables can become contaminated from the soil or from manure used as fertilizer. The real problem starts during food processing. Listeria can get into a food processing factory and live there for years, contaminating food products as they're being made. A slice of deli meat, for example, could be contaminated after it's been cooked but before it's packaged. Cross-contamination is another major way it spreads right in your own kitchen. Let's say you have a contaminated cantaloupe. You slice it on a cutting board. If you then use that same cutting board and knife to chop up some lettuce for a salad without washing them properly, you've just transferred the Listeria from the fruit to the lettuce. The bacteria can also spread from a contaminated food item to other foods in your fridge, or onto shelves and drawers, creating more opportunities for it to spread. It's a silent chain reaction that you wouldn't even know is happening. But here's the good news: Listeria is preventable. You don't have to live in fear of your food. You just need to handle it with care. Knowledge is your best defense. So, let's go through the simple, effective steps you can take to protect yourself and your family. First, let's talk about cleaning. This is your first line of defense. Always wash your hands with warm, soapy water for at least 20 seconds before and after handling food. This is especially important after handling raw meat, poultry, or seafood. Wash all fruits and vegetables thoroughly under running water, even if you plan to peel them. Why? Because bacteria on the peel can get onto the inside of the fruit or vegetable as you cut it. Use a clean vegetable brush to scrub firm produce like melons and cucumbers. And don't forget to clean your kitchen surfaces, countertops, cutting boards, and utensils after each use. Next up is separating. This is key to preventing cross-contamination. Keep raw meat, poultry, seafood, and eggs separate from all other foods in your grocery cart, your shopping bags, and in your refrigerator. Use separate cutting boards for raw produce and raw meat. If you only have one, make sure you wash it thoroughly with hot, soapy water after each use. Never place cooked food on a plate that previously held raw meat, poultry, or seafood unless the plate has been washed first. Now, let's move on to cooking. Heat is Listeria's enemy. Unlike the cold, it can't survive high temperatures. Cooking food to a safe internal temperature is one of the most effective ways to kill Listeria and other harmful bacteria. Use a food thermometer to be sure. Cook ground meats to at least 71 degrees Celsius or 160 degrees Fahrenheit. Cook poultry to 74 degrees Celsius or 165 degrees Fahrenheit. And when you're reheating leftovers or ready-to-eat foods like hot dogs, make sure they are steaming hot, reaching that 74 degrees Celsius or 165 degrees Fahrenheit mark. Microwaving is fine, but make sure the food is heated evenly throughout. Finally, chilling. This is crucial because Listeria loves the cold, but it grows much more slowly at proper refrigerator temperatures. Your fridge should be set to 4 degrees Celsius or 40 degrees Fahrenheit or below. Your freezer should be at minus 18 degrees Celsius or 0 degrees Fahrenheit. Use an appliance thermometer to check the temperature regularly. Refrigerate or freeze perishable foods, prepared foods, and leftovers within 2 hours of cooking or purchasing. And be mindful of expiration dates, especially on ready-to-eat products. Don't forget to clean your fridge regularly. Spills can harbor bacteria, so wipe them up immediately. A weekly wipe down with hot, soapy water can make a big difference. For those in high-risk groups, a few extra precautions are wise. It's often recommended to avoid soft cheeses unless the label says they're made with pasteurized milk. Be cautious with pates or meat spreads. And thoroughly cook hot dogs, deli meats, and cold cuts before eating them, even if they're pre-cooked. These extra steps provide another layer of protection against this sneaky pathogen. Remember the 4 simple words: clean, separate, cook, and chill. These 4 steps are the foundation of food safety and your best weapons against Listeria. It's not about being paranoid, it's about being prepared. By adopting these simple habits, you can significantly reduce your risk and ensure the food you eat is safe and healthy. Listeria might be microscopic, but your awareness and actions can have a massive impact. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember that sometimes the most dangerous things are the ones you can't see. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content to help you stay safe and healthy. We'll see you in the next one.